What's going on, beautiful people? It is I, your flying locomotive and faster than a speeding bullet, SuperCliff, coming at you live with a brand new video. And for today's majestic and fantastic video, we are continuing the fight, the heroic story with Tochi Inubuki and RB Silva's Captain America: Symbol of Truth, issue number 5. But before we dive back into the world of Sam Wilson and the wonderful country of Wakanda, if you are new to the channel, then smash that like and subscribe button. That way you guys never miss out on anything that's happening on this lovely and majestic channel. And because we managed to cross over 1,000 subs, let's raise the bar and go full on Super Saiyan as we try to reach 200 more subs before the end of 2022. Thus, without further ado, let's get back with it with Sam Wilson's Captain America. Our story picks up right where the last issue ended, where in Wakanda, after Sam was successful in stopping Crossbones from igniting chaos, Black Panther jumped on the scene, but not as an ally, rather more so as an enforcer, because as it's shown, T'Challa's pissed. He wants Sam to leave Wakanda effective immediately. Because remember, back in prior issues, Shuri and the rest of the Wakandan leadership straight up told Sam to not intervene. They were pretty stern with telling him to stay away. And even if there was an illegal smuggling ring of vibranium that was happening within Wakanda's borders, then the Wakandans would rather they handle it themselves. Because right now as it stands, Wakanda doesn't want any outside help. Now, that's not to say that the Wakandans hate Sam Wilson per se, it's just because he's Captain America and is working with the United States government. Wakanda right now is skeptical to the idea of letting outside governments intervene with their interior struggles. Now Sam, despite having beaten Crossbones and essentially proving the point to T'Challa that there's something fishy happening, Sam isn't in the mood for pleasantries, and he straight up tells Black Panther to piss off and to let me save both of our countries. But if there's one thing you need to know, you don't simply just shrug off T'Challa, especially when he's in Black Panther mode. Like, that's just a silly thing to do. So it's with that where T'Challa launches himself at Sam in order to get his point across by more physical means. And this fight gets pretty heated, because not only is ally facing off against ally, but Sam is really digging hard. Because whereas everyone else in the Avengers has respect and reverence for Black Panther and that of Wakanda, Sam on the other hand has his own particular view. For Sam is sort of reluctant to respect Wakanda as the savior of a country, because here you have this amazing country, prominently black, and throughout history where black people have had to deal with severe prejudice and various forms of injustice, rather than helping and lending out a hand, Wakanda sat back with their amazing tech and allowed everything to play out the way that it did. But T'Challa then poses a question. Rather than Wakanda, if America had been the place where vibranium landed, would America have done anything different? And, honestly, probably not. And so from there, the fight brings both of our heroes to fall off a nearby waterfall. But fortunately for Sam, he is saved just in the nick of time by Joaquin, who's just recently arrived following his situation back in the Mexican border. However, it's in this moment where both Cap and Falcon become surrounded by the Wakandan military. Now, by the looks of things, Shuri's pretty ticked off, considering that she gave stern orders in not wanting Sam to conduct American affairs on Wakandan soil. Therefore, as a result of this, Shuri's going to seize all further immigration permits by Americans, and any Americans who have already been permitted as citizenship are going to be revoked. And if they refuse, well, they're going to get deported. Now, although the final results of saving the day are pretty bitter to say the least, we see a couple of good things happen afterward. For starters, both Sam and Misty have themselves a rooftop date, eating cheese fries and enjoying the majestic Harlem skyline. While in Arizona, we see that Joaquin managed to help out all the people, including his cousin, who were being smuggled from the train, return back to their homes safe and sound. And thanks to the information that both Sam and Joaquin uncovered respectfully, they know that the one behind everything, the one who Crossbones was reporting to, is none other than White Wolf. And so switching back over to Harlem, once Sam is alone, he is met with the arrival of Black Panther. And basically he's here to tell Sam that though he isn't sorry, he does realize that Shirley's decision was definitely reactionary, and that if he were still king, he probably wouldn't have reacted nor enforced the way that she did. However, throughout their conversation, there's definitely this mutual respect that comes from their conversation. And when it comes down to it, both he and Sam simply want the same thing. They both want what's best for their respective people. And last but not least, we pick up with White Wolf himself, who, much like Dark Sidious and the Phantom Menace, the scene where both him and Maul are talking at Coruscant within the heart of the Republic, White Wolf's doing the exact same thing, furthering his master plan while being in Wakanda, to which involves the country of Mohandan's Prime Minister. And that, folks, was the end of Captain America, Symbol of Truth, issue number 5. And thank you guys for checking out my video, as it truly, truly means the world to me. So yeah, similar to my Shang-Chi video that I recently uploaded, plug. But yeah, similar to that video, this issue felt a lot like a bridge issue. By no means was this issue bad. I thought the writing and the art were both pretty solid, but it did seem rushed. It felt like, hey, this part of the story is over now, so let's have Sam and Black Panther fight for like half of the issue because fuck it, it's a comic. But overall, I'm very curious to see where the story goes in general, and I'm glad that White Wolf is still in the picture. When it comes to the positives, the ending between Joaquin and his cousin, I thought was a sweet, touching moment. And when it comes to the fight between Sam and T'Challa, there was definitely this interesting question that was asked. Basically, how would the world look like if the asteroid of Vibranium didn't land in Wakanda? What if it landed in Mexico or America? Would Sam and America behave in the same way that Wakanda did? Or would they portray themselves through a more expansionist means? Would Sam Wilson still walk the same path of T'Challa? So yeah, there's some definitely interesting questions that are being asked. Very thought-provoking stuff. But yeah, as always, I'm your majestic sayer of words, SuperCliff, and if you guys are new to the channel, then do me a solid by smashing that like and subscribe button, and also the notification bell so that you'll never miss out on an upload, and so that you'll always be kept up to date with your favorite top tier comics happening in the comic book world. Now tell me, what are your thoughts and opinions on this issue? Are you guys excited for issue number 6? Let me know down in the comment section below. And until the next video, peace. Giggity goo.